Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Donna, and this is
Donna Loves
Crochet,
Yarn.
because I do. So this is my second video for today, and I wanted to come on and do what I should have done earlier this week on Wednesday and showed you my WIPs. They're kind of hiding here. You can probably see them. Anyway, if you are new, welcome. This channel is primarily about crochet and yarn. And, I throw in a little bit of this and that occasionally. Like today, I went to my favorite local yarn store. And if you missed that video, I will put a link in the description down below. You should go and watch that. It was a good time. Who doesn't love shopping for yarn? If you're here, you probably love shopping for yarn. I love shopping for yarn, and it's been a long time since I've been there. I don't generally go to the big box stores. Generally not. Some may call me a yarn snob. I'll take that. I will accept that. Because I think maybe I am. And it shouldn't matter if I am. Shouldn't matter. I mean, crochet is crochet, no matter what fiber you use. It doesn't matter. Somebody can make the same shawl I do with a fine weight acrylic. I just happen to prefer wool or cotton. You can make the exact same shawl and it'll still be beautiful. There's plenty of, well, not plenty, but there are quite a few fine weight acrylics. Generally, they're baby yarns. Actually, I was watching Judy. Her channel is Judy's Creations in Crochet or something like. She's in Canada. If you're a yarny, you probably know who she is. Recently, she showed, she found a dyer on Etsy who dyes fine weight acrylic yarns, and they were beautiful, gorgeous. But everything she said in that video sounded like me. She said everything that I've been thinking, and she said it out loud. So thank you, Judy. I'm going to tag her below too. Thank you for saying that, because I am right there with you. I like the lighter weight yarns, and generally, if you like lighter weight yarns, you don't have a lot of selection as far as acrylic or man-made fibers. So I'm not going to say that that's what steered me into natural fibers. That's not so at all. But over the course of the last 2 years, I've discovered that I prefer the finer weight yarns, and I prefer the natural fibers. So the two of them together got married, and that's what I like. So I digress. If you're new here and you like all that, welcome. I hope you like it. I hope you stick around. I try to make enjoyable content. I'm open to criticism, very open to criticism. Some content creators are not, but I am. If you find something, and I've had people say, your lighting's bad. I know right now my lighting's bad because I'm choosing to record this in my bedroom because my son is home, and my yarn room, I'm not able to shut the door because I have yarn in front of it. So I can't shut it. And all I got in here is an overhead light. So I know the lighting's not good, and I apologize. This will not be a regular occurrence. But I did want to come on and share my WIPs with you that I should have shared on Wednesday. Here I go rambling off to the side again when I'm trying to welcome my new subscribers. So welcome. I appreciate all of you. And we're almost to 500. So you know what that means. We're going to have a shawl giveaway. So speaking of shawls, I'm going to show you what I finished this week. Not only is it finished, I'll tell you that later. All right, so I'll show you the first one I finished. This turned out beautiful. Blocking, oh my gosh, if you're using natural fibers and you don't block your stuff, you're doing that item a great disservice. Blocking makes such a big difference. Oh my goodness. And I didn't realize that more than I did with this shawl. And this is another South Bay shawl. I love this shawl. So this one I've made for my sister. I won't say her name because if she happens to stumble on this video, she'll see what I made her. But if she watches it, she's going to know it's for her anyway. So, see, the lighting is not good. But before I blocked this, I wished I'd measured it before and after. Because before I blocked this, it looked way smaller. Way smaller. And this yarn here, this I got from pleta.bg. It's not a Stenley yarn. It is a Gazelle. It's called Wool and Silk. This stuff is so stretchy. So, Stine, if you're watching, I've been meaning to tell you, because I know you have it. This stuff is very stretchy. And even now, even after I blocked it, it's very stretchy. I was surprised how stretchy it was. So after I blocked it, you know, the stretch really helped to make it much bigger. I don't even know if that's the correct side. Really doesn't matter. But there's the accent row I made in the Araucania. But this is now really good size. It is not quite my wingspan. That's okay, because she's a little smaller than me. But she's going to love it. It's an olive green or moss green in the Wool and Silk. And then Araucania, I don't know the colorway. But, oh, that turned out so pretty. Well, you can kind of see it better with me wearing it. Let me see if I can stand up. That turned out so pretty. Oh, I can't wait to give it to her. So there's that. I finished that one. And then I finished this other one. This is the one that I started last Sunday when we met for our crochet group. And if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and look at it. My crochet group met, or our crochet group met last Sunday, and I was trying to teach one of the group members, a friend of mine, Nancy, I was trying to teach her how to make this shawl, another South Bay shawl. So in doing that, I took a cake of my own yarn and worked alongside her. So I finished this. When did I finish it? Today is Saturday. I must have finished it like Thursday, Wednesday, maybe Wednesday, and I blocked it Thursday. No, I blocked it last night. Anyway, this was using a Hobie cake. And again, the lighting is not good. But it's dark gray to white to a mauve pink. And then I did the same 9-stitch shell for the border. And I actually color controlled the border because the yarn before this had the darker with the light, and I was almost out of it anyway. I don't know how much I had left, but so I went through the rest of that, and so this whole final shell border is just that light pink. So I have an older sister who lives in Illinois, and she asked me a few days ago because she knew that I had I had shared a couple of shawls on Marketplace. So she wanted me to send her some pictures that she could share on Marketplace, hoping she would help me sell some of them. So I showed her this one, and she said, I'll take it. And then she mentioned this one that I'm sure I've shared before. This was with that Stine cake, this huge monster of a shawl. She mentioned this one, and she said, I'll take that one too. So I'm shipping both of these to her on Monday. The pink and gray one she's keeping for herself because she likes neutrals. And then the sparkly one she's giving as a gift, some lucky friend. I don't know who, but yeah, I love the South Bay shawl. It works up obviously super fast. I started it Sunday. Took me 4 days. Something like that. 4 or 5 days. And I didn't even work on it. I don't think I worked on it the whole time. Just this by itself. I don't think I did. So those are done and ready, washed. Yeah, I tried to scent the water with a coffee essential oil. She loves coffee, but it didn't stay. It didn't stay. So there's that. And now I'm working on another Thomas shawl. In one of my last videos, a couple of videos ago, I shared another Thomas shawl that I was making that Brandy at Queen of Skeins had talked about. And I haven't finished that one yet, by the way. But I decided I was going to start another one, this time using one of my yarn arts, not art yarn arts, art yarns. Don't confuse the two because they're at opposite ends of the spectrum. Art yarns, Merino Cloud in blue, what's it called? Blueberry crack, no. Blueberry something. I don't remember the name of it. But see, again, I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. You can't really, this doesn't really do it justice at all. But I've only got one hank of this, and I didn't want to run out and have it be too small and just be a scarf. I would like for it to be a shawl. So I went through some of my yarns that would be compatible. And I came up with this. Well, I'm sorry, the lighting is terrible. I may not even post this video. The lighting is just terrible. Yeah, there's too much shadow. Anyway, this is also the same fiber content as this, but this has a little bit of nylon in it. This I got from a local dyer. So I'm going to use as much of this as I can before I finish it with what I have left of this. Oops, it fell on the ground. So, yeah, hopefully it turns out nice. I hope. I had my son help me decide the colors to use, and I think they'll be okay. I wish I had some green that would match, but I don't. Not in that fiber content. So the last video I did today, I talked about the local yarn store I went to, and I wanted to share, because I didn't show it in that video, I wanted to share the yarn that I bought. The only one hank of yarn. Mark your calendars, because this has never happened where I've gone into a yarn store, that yarn store, and only bought one. Never happened. So I went and I asked Lori, I need a moss green. If you know, you know. And she pointed me to this one. And again, it's not showing true to color because the lighting is terrible. Yeah, see, and that light, the light on my tripod is not good. It's going to go out any second because it hasn't been charged. But anyway, trust me, this is a moss green. And it's not enough, but it's enough to get me started. And yeah, this will make a beautiful South Bay shawl. And it's Malabrigo sock. And it is a fingering weight, 440 yards, 100% superwash merino. Oh, Malabrigo is my favorite. It is my absolute favorite. And I looked through that whole store to see if there was anything that would even compete with this color, and there wasn't. There was a lot of forest greens, teal greens, grass greens, but no moss green. Not true moss like this one. This is beautiful. And it's tonal, so it's going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I have till May to get this ready. You know who you are. If you're watching this, you know who you are. So that was nice to find that. So let's see. What else is going on? Oh, gosh. I can't really think of anything that's going on. My son didn't have to work this weekend. He may have to work next Saturday, but I'm supposed to be taking part in a craft fair next Saturday. I'm hoping he won't have to work, because if he does, I can't go because of that darn dog. It's like having a child that nobody wants to babysit. So, yeah, we need to come up with some kind of something for that dog, because I've got a trip coming up in May. I'll be gone for 4 days, and we need to come up with something for that dog. I don't know what, but, you know, if my son's working 9-hour days like they're starting next week, if he's still working 9-hour days come May, that dog would have to be here by himself for like 10 and a half hours. That's way too long. 11 hours. That's too long for him to have to be alone. Whether he's locked up in a crate, which we don't have, or whether he's confined to the basement, that's too long. I don't know how people with dogs have jobs and are gone all day long, leave their dogs at home to fend for themselves and not be able to go to the bathroom. That's a long time to not have to go to the bathroom, you know? So hopefully we come up with a solution between now and May. I hope so. These two colors are almost identical. Almost identical. And I had told her that I only had one moss green and it was already in a project for my sister. So that is almost identical. So it's going to look great. I don't know when I'll start it, but I'm excited to start it. That's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. So, let's see. What else? I can't think of anything. Nope. I can't think of anything. It's all that important. And as soon as I turn off the camera, I'll probably think of something. So, I guess not. Oh, yes. I almost forgot. Have any of you heard of Zen Yarn Garden yarn? Or the website Zen Yarn Garden? If not, you need to go there. Because they're retiring and all of their yarn is 50% off. 50% off. That is one yarn that I know that I was dying to have about a year ago when I found out about them. And I can't remember which channel I heard about it from, but as soon as she mentioned 50% off, away I went. Away I went. So I have 9 hanks coming. It hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered it. Today's Saturday. I may have ordered it like Wednesday or Thursday, figuring it would ship by the end of the week. Hasn't shipped yet, but I'm sure they're inundated, just overwhelmed with orders, because 50% off. Wow. They have single hanks, they have 3 packs, they have grab bags, they have 4 packs, they have fingering and DK, bulky. I don't think they have worsted. I think just those 3 weights. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. They even have a selection of pooling yarns. Yarns that will pool. I don't want to get into that. So anyway, I'm hoping that once my finances look a little bit better, I can order some more, because that yarn's beautiful. And the price is really good. The price is pretty good, especially if you get a 3 or 4 pack. I think they average less than $10 a hank. And their fingering is 400 yards. It's not 100% merino though. It's got nylon in it, so it is sock yarn. The DK is 100%. They also have natural hanks available in 4 different weights, and they have a sparkle yarn that's natural that you can dye. I don't remember what the price is. I almost put them in my cart, but I decided against it. So yeah, Zen Yarn Garden yarns. I think it's zenyarngarden.com. There might be an S on the end of garden. I don't remember. But yeah, 50% off till it's gone. And it's selling out fast. So I highly recommend you go. And then Aberdeen's Wool is having 15% off their pickle jars and their Tangled Poets till tomorrow, Sunday, the 17th. 15% off. So I'm sure there'll be another sale. I don't have to take advantage of this one. There'll be more, because I want those little minis. I want a 50-pack of minis, and I will have it. I will have it someday. I will. So that's the last two things I wanted to mention. I'm glad I remembered. So thank you for joining me. Again, if you haven't seen my shop and share video, I will link it below, and I'd love it if you'd go and watch that. Lots of beautiful yarn that I saw today. Beautiful yarn. Bucket list yarn. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Man, stuff I've never seen before. So, and if you live in or near Independence, Missouri, Knitcraft, go there. You'll love it. You will love it. So with all that said, guys, I'm going to let you go and get this uploaded so it can get on there tonight, I guess. Again, we're getting close to 500. I think I'm maybe 30 away from 500. So, it'd be nice if this time next week, maybe, I can do that giveaway. I've never done a giveaway before. So if anybody wants to give me any pointers, if you've done any, if you're a creator and you've done any giveaways, I've watched my share of them, but watching them and doing them are two different things. So if you have any pointers, I'd sure appreciate the help, because that's kind of daunting for me. We'll see, but I am going to do a giveaway once I hit 500. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Give me a thumbs up. Put some comments down below if you wouldn't mind. And yeah, I hope you come back, because I appreciate all the views and all the comments and all that. So thank you again very much. I will sign off now. As always, remember, God loves you, Jesus loves you, and I love you. Take care and have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, you guys. Bye.